Welcome back. It's time for yet another episode this week of the show that you love, the one that guarantees you your weekly fix of sports action. Of course, I'm talking about Sports Central. I'm Wanjira Longhour.
And I'm Mike Mondo. So hey, you need to sit back, relax, and we've got a powerful show coming your way. So stay right here. Let's go ahead and kick it.
We catch up with the Kenya Sevens after 2 legs of the World Rugby 7 series.
Well, welcome back from a hard leg. The 7 series doesn't get easier, which I'm sure you know better than any of us. And it's just to encourage you guys, let's work hard at home, and the payment for the work will be on the games.
We're very proud of the team for not only wearing the Kenyan colors, but also representing our brand on a global scale. For us, every time the team gets to the pitch, it's a victory because it takes a lot of willpower just to go through each and every game. Despite everything that and the results from the two legs, we are still proud of the boys bringing home the Challenge Trophy from Wellington Sevens, and we also look forward to a very successful remainder of the season.
With Wellington and Sydney not having played as expected, the squad has a lot of positives picked up as they work towards an improved performance in the rest of the season.
The team played really very well, but we didn't get the results we want to fell short at the group stages. It's something that we are still working on as a team because we knew we still have a long future to go.
We had a plan to actually even recover the 3 points that we were short of coming out from Dubai and Cape Town. Our preparations were quite good leading up to this tournament. When we got to the game day, of course, we didn't get the results that we wanted. We played well, but there are those critical moments that perhaps we let down our guard and we lost some critical games. We are currently doing an average of 5 errors on attack, and on defense we are doing between 4 to 6 on average defensive errors, which are really spoiling our game. Of course, we were caught out by the time we were playing some critical games because of those errors.
Combined performances in Wellington and Sydney see Kenya placed 11th in the series standings, with quite some work cut out for the side in the remaining legs.
It is still early in the year, depending on how you look at it. And here at Sports Central, we're always happy to kick off the new leagues, the new seasons, tournaments, and competitions.
That is absolutely true. So that's why we had to head on over to Gong Racecourse so that we could go ahead and find out exactly what Brigham Kenya Guineas were up to. Take a look at this.
The Brigham Kenya Guineas, held recently at the Ngong Racecourse and Golf Park, look to mark 110 years of horse racing in Kenya, with lots of fun and entertainment as the jockeys battled it out on the tracks. Race number 6 was arguably the most anticipated of the day at the Brigham Kenya Guineas, and as expected, it went the distance with Kevin Terere guiding Hawker Fury past As Paragon at the finishing post.
We are very excited to see so many people here to enjoy the race day. And as far as the race day is concerned, Brigham has been sponsoring this event for the last 3 years. And we are very happy to have done that. We have learned that since we came back, interest in horse racing has gone up.
No, it's very lovely. It's every jockey's dream to win the big ones. This time of the race, they come on once a year, and not every horse can win the Guineas, and every owner or trainer they want to win the Guineas. And I must be happiest jockey at this point in time.
Well, I thought that was so dope, Mike. Like, how thrilling.
Very, very thrilling. I don't know, is it as thrilling as jumping off a plane though? I mean, you've done that.
Oh, wait, no, nothing is as thrilling as that, but I have to give these credits.
Yeah.
You know, give these guys rather credit where it's due. I mean, that's really
a lot to handle, and I love the fact that they can really put their trust in the animals that they're riding, so that's a good thing.
You're right.
Well, unfortunately, or rather fortunately, this is that part where you go and of course grab some chai, you go grab yourself some mandazi as we go on a short break. Sports Central will be coming back, but when we do so, motocross action coming up, and of course don't forget the fourth part of our docu-series Mpira Mashinani is coming up. Welcome back, and just in case you are joining us, you are watching Sports Central, and for sure this is that one place that guarantees your weekly fix of sports action.
Absolutely. And you know, right here on Sports Central, we really love meeting cool new people. Well, someone who's definitely cool and maybe new to us, maybe new to you, but not necessarily new to the love of sports, is Elias Sherman, who goes ahead and lets us know what it takes to excel in the sport. Take a look at his experience.
My name is Elias Sherman. I ride motocross and I race in the MX2 class for the Kenya national motocross team. We just started doing like play riding in a place called Kenya, and just having fun there, riding for fun. And then we started to wanted to get more serious. So then we ordered some very heavily used bikes from the UK just to start with. And then it just slowly started from there. We had a fun race in Jamhuri, and then it slowly started from there. We started riding more often, practicing more often on the weekends, and then we just started racing a lot. Yeah, so I started racing in 2012 after like 3 years just riding, getting used to it because we didn't want to rush anything. And then I came second in my first season of racing, which was in the 65 class, so I was about 11. And then I moved on to the 85 class in 2013, where I won the championship that year. And then 2014, I won the championship in the 85 class again. And in 2015, I raced the 125 class, where I came second in the class. And then this year, I was African champion, Central 125 African champion, and MX2 Central African champion. And I wasn't able to race in the MX2 class fully this year because I had a bad back injury from January last year up to about July and August. So then I started riding again, and I didn't really race everything. My highest moment is winning the African Championship, which was in August this year here in Nairobi. So yeah, that's my biggest achievement so far. Challenges that I face with motocross is obviously, like I said, staying consistent for me. Let's say sometimes I might feel lazy and I don't want to ride, or okay, with riding I usually like the riding portion of training, but going to the gym is always, it's not the funnest, you know, it's suffering is not the best. So yeah, that's what I would say I would mostly struggle with motocross. So as of right now, I've only been racing in Kenya, but I've ridden in other countries and trained there. Like every summer I go to Finland, and that's my home country. And I ride there in the summer I've been riding for the past 3 summers. So this year I would hope to race some national races in Finland where the level of motocross is also very high, and maybe try racing Europe, because it's very easy to travel in Europe, like from Finland to another country, because the roads are good and you can move. You don't need to like so much passport control. So then I would like to race in Europe and then maybe America one day.
Wow, that looks like a great start for Filipino. Gerard is on it, and Millsap's up front leading him.
The level of riding is rising. I mean, everywhere the level of riding is rising because riders are becoming more fit and there's trainers who are pushing the sport to the next level constantly. So I can see that in Kenya as well. And let's just hope that we can continue moving up and get, let's say now if the top riders are now in the next 2.5 years are going to university, or this year are going to university, then the plan is to always have better younger riders who can just continue coming up and always having that generation where we have good riders. I want to thank my mechanic Odiambo so much. He keeps the bike in top condition always. I want to thank my mom and dad so much for always supporting me with the sport. Yeah. Representing the country is always humbling and honorable because in Kenya the level is not so like at the point where you need to qualify to represent your country. So they basically picked, there's like 5 riders I think, or 4, who score points in the Africa Cup of Nations. So if you're amongst those who are scoring points, it's obviously very honorable.
Last week on Sports Central, we took a look at a part 3 of our 4-part docu-series Mpira Mashinani, and saw how the SportPesa Super 8 tournament has influenced the players even beyond the pitch.
Well, this time in part 4 right now, we're about to really find out what goes on from a player's perspective. You've never seen anything like this before, so that means you can't go anywhere. Go ahead and watch.
Scores iko mbaya sana, yote iko 3-0.
Tutachukua hii kitu. As usual kama venye tulifanya last time.
Hii Champions League tuichukui light. Tujabatisha kwa finali, tunaenda kuibeba.
What I can tell our fans, I'm urging them to come to support us because to me, I'll not disappoint them.
But I would have bet the direct score of 3-1 in favor of Tuk.
All the best. Nyinyi mcheze vizuri. Play a fair game.
the best team wins. Najua Super 8, SportPesa Super 8 imewasupport sana. Mimi nimecome to as a friend of football in this city. And my pledge today, the team that wins, I'll give a personal donation of 200,000.
With the pot having been made that much sweeter, there was more than pride, glory and bragging rights at stake. They say, fahali wawili wapiganapo, mashabik hawana budi kufurahia kinyang'anyiro. These two finalists left no opportunity to chance, and with every attempt on goal, jubilation lent the air. Every goal from TUK frustrated the dreams of All Stars clinching the coveted title. Determined to make a comeback, efforts by the sensational striker Pompey to beat the hawk-eyed TUK goalkeeper were thwarted, and the final whistle lent a huge blow to All Stars, who had to concede defeat.
In today's match, all of them are outstanding. According to me, all of them are outstanding, because if it were not that way, we wouldn't have emerged the victor. Yes.
Lakini leo mpira vijana kucheza vile tunacheza, sijui nini iliyoingia, tense fulani iliyoingia mahali. Unapata hatukucheza ile mpira yetu ya kawaida, lakini vitu za kawaida tu. Lakini that's football. You expect lazima winner akue na loser akue. Kuna next time.
Game plan imekubali, but today vitu hajaenda vile tulikuwa tumepanga, kwa sababu tulikuwa tumepanga kushinda hii game mapema, but unfortunately vitu zimechange.
Niliwaambia tu mimi nilingangana yangu, pati yangu nilicheza, I made some chances, shot on target, keeper was there. Hata kuna ball mbili nilishoot, rebounds, player wetu wakuwa lucky. Yeah.
Okay, ile challenge tumeona kwa hii game ilikuwa tu moja, the speed of the game was so high, ambapo ilikuwa I think challenge to both sides, lakini all in all tulijaribu tukaimanage, tukacool kidogo, lakini sasa ndio tukaadjust on our side.
Sisi tulikuwa tunatrainia champion, sisi tulikuwa tunatrainia Jericho. Walikuwa wametuzoea alipiga first leg na second leg. Sasa tulikuwa tunataka kuapprove our G ball, tunajua ball.
Leo sana ni sherehe, nimeletwa na model, nimesikia fiti sana, wamevaa white, mimi nimevaa black.
Okay, the gala event is a more inspirational, something inspirational to the guys coming from the mtaa. It's a once in a while event, something probably some of the players have never been to a gala, and it's just a point to show to the guys in the mtaa it can happen. Not that you can you cannot just be stuck there at the mtaa, and these opportunities maybe they don't come. But we've created a way that an opportunity is coming for you probably to, after almost 8 months of football. This is the best time for people to dine together and probably give awards to the best performers in the league. So it's something that is it's more inspirational to the clubs. It is something that has never happened in grassroots football. It only happens at the KPL, and it really motivates us to bring all those teams together and dine with them, maybe have a drink, probably talk about the challenges or whatever, and probably discuss things moving forward.
The role of grassroots football is to feed the national team
the top leagues, the National Super League, the Premier League, and it's the development phase of football in any nation. And if we don't work well at the grassroots football, definitely we will not be achieving our goal. As much as if we need to invest more in grassroots football, then we will reap the results in future.
If there was a doubting Thomas about the power and impact of mpira mashinani, then let the stories of these fine gentlemen serve to inspire you, for football isn't a game, it's life. As testament to the talent in the SportPesa Super 8 Premier League, a number of players have been signed to various teams in the SportPesa Premier League and the Nationwide League. The players include the season's most valuable player, Jekonia Uyoga from TUK, and Makbul Muhammad from Jericho All-Stars, who was signed to Gor Mahia FC. Jericho All-Star striker O'Neal Omondi joined Kakamega Homeboys, and a host of other players also got recognized and picked by a number of teams in the Nationwide League. With the 2017 SportPesa Super 8 Premier League season around the corner, the fans can once again look forward to holding it down for the Mtaz as the quest begins to determine who will be the 2017 SportPesa Super 8 Premier League champions.
If I may say so myself, I thought that was a pretty incredible 4-part docuseries. I hope you at home enjoyed it as much as we did right here. It is time for us to say adieu, but before we go, we have to show some love to our tweeps, basically everyone who's on the timeline. But since I can't go through everybody's TL, I'm gonna just go ahead and say hi, Simo, how you doing? Says that one of the best ways that one could actually go ahead and express talent is through, you guessed it, sports. You gotta love that. We certainly agree with you here at Sports Central.
And we've got Duncan Kimani. You're enjoying the show while having your cup of coffee. Yeah, Baba. I mean, I'm just.
You guys,
I
this
saw
is like
that
an
and I was like,
8:30 p.m. show.
Yeah.
We're not here to judge you. Live your best life.
There are people who do it. There are people
and
who do it.
They don't get affected by coffee at night.
Exactly.
I would be adult.
Yeah. Well, and finally, a sport for those who do not love sports. Sounds confusing, right? Well, I hope this gives you some perspective. But until next time, keep it Sports Central.